So, I guess, welcome. We are starting now, and I guess we're starting with World Zero. This is not what I was originally going to be starting with. I was going to be starting with something else before, but it ended up being a bit of a disaster. But I guess we'll start with World Zero instead, because I am quite adept to this game. I'm pretty sure if you've seen me in any of the places I've promoted this stream, then you'll probably already be familiar with World Hero. So, let's maybe, firstly, oh, skills. They're not working at the moment still. Those people are offline. That's because we're in a pretty quiet point for World Zero because the pet revamp's out soon, and it is, not one before that. So, I guess I'll just do a dungeon, probably. I'll just check. Doing well. I know that I did have a bit of a mess up earlier. That wasn't great. So, I guess I'll do some quests. Maybe rescuing the ruins. Yeah, I could do some dailies today. That would be a good idea. So I'll head over to the World 8 because that one has some Battle Pass XP, and I do like my Battle Pass XP because it gets you further through the Battle Pass. So I would recommend getting those quests done as quickly as possible, because the quicker you do these quests, you won't forget about them. Because if you forget about the quests, you're not going to always remember to do them. So, it's quest. Let's see. Okay, rescuing the ruins. Oh, 8-1. Let's go, 8-1. Off we go. Now just a bit of a solo run today. Maybe if I become relevant enough, I'll do group runs. But for now, it is just a solo run. Oh. Just gonna wait a million years for load. And off we go. The cutscenes. Of course, I'm not waiting for this in the nightmare portals because I'm impatient, to be honest. I can get my nightmare stuff from elsewhere. Oh, now this is a bit of a trick. You gotta avoid that. Sometimes I accidentally come up here and, you know what happens next. Take damage, possibly die. It's not a good idea. Right. There we go. This is probably the slowest part of the dungeon. I know that it's nice to have a few slow parts, but this bit is really slow. You know, with this jetpack, it's actually quite a bit harder to see that you're not on a mount from a distance because of how subtle it is, which I guess is a pretty good thing. Just rid of these. And you know what? Probably mainly for people who are watching the VOD. I mean, follow would be nice. There is also some other links that you should find, whether you are seeing this on the Twitch description or the YouTube description. It should be, well, links to the Twitch/YouTube channel, depending on what you're on. Because obviously, this is the Twitch channel, this is where I'll be doing the mainstream content. The YouTube channel, that'll mainly be for stuff like shorts, cut down VODs, well, just basically cut down all the deadest parts of it, like the countdown, because no one needs to see the countdown. Oh, we got a random world quest. And then for the other social medias, you have the Discord, which is mostly just going to be announcements for now. Maybe I'll open it up later, but yeah, for now it's just going to be announcements. Oh. Remember the first time I did this, fell off quite easily. Now I'm much more of an expert at it. There we go. Mind Golem. Not Mind Golem. Of course, I accidentally almost called it Mind Golem. I'm sure they have a mind of their own. A mind which requires them to just attack you randomly, but I won't judge, Come further on. There we go. Bam. Now the cool bit is, if you look down here, you can actually see some of the earlier parts of the dungeon, because with this dungeon, it's kind of a bit like you're climbing a tower, except it's not a tower, it's a dungeon. Here's the fire boss. A bit mindless, we'll do a quest thing. Sometimes it's like comfort food. Comfortable. Do this. We're almost done. There we go. Dungeon cleared. You know what? I don't normally open up. Some of these chests at the end when we know it's not going to be worth it. Well, let's see. Sapphire Spear. Sapphire Spear. Completely useful. And ooh. Oh, another Sapphire Spear, just in case I didn't need the first one. And it's even got resist burn on it. What a useful set of gear. I know, we're going to take good care of them. Not. Right, let's get back to town. Wasteland Oasis. Okay, so I do have these dyes in my inventory, and also these completely useless eggs that we are going to get rid of, and some like default armor. I'm not sure why I've got that there. It's probably from a prestige, but might as well have a look in what's in these super dye boxes. Let's have a look. Speedy yellow, that looks like some sort of highlighter yellow colour. Well, maybe not quite highlighter. Like paper mache colour. And then we have the another speedy yellow. No speedy yellow dye coming right through. Let's see, next dye box, it's super strength red. Oh yeah, super strength red. And then radioactive green. Oh, it's a... So we got a lot of the classic colours today. Trickster purple. Okay, we got plenty of these purple colours, and what's so trickster about that? Oh, another radioactive green, and the minute goes later. Oh, another super strength red. Think of how many armour that we can dye with this. Speedy yellow. Wow. Oh, trickster purple again. And yeah, that's it. be honest, yeah. Guys, they've really gone downhill. Of course, some of you may see my most popular video back on YouTube. It was, of course, about the story of Dies. Oh, I forgot to claim this. Level 130 Sand Spear. So that sounds quite useful. Not. How far we got on the Battle Pass? Rank 81. A respectable amount. Let's see. How much would it cost to buy it all at the moment? Oh, it only costs 29,750 crystals. Wow. Nice deal there. I mean, you are getting this cool duo colour title. There's no gradient on it for this one. So I guess you are a superhero with that. Right. World teleport. Because do have some other quests. Beat dungeon, dire problem. Beat gladiator goblins. Let's actually do one of these. Maybe. Nah. I've got a much better idea. Hands on. Sure. Right then. It's with your Skylands. Another pretty world. This was the heist world for a while, as some of you might remember. Now we wait for it to load. Okay, so where are we? Oh, there we go. Gracefully loading into existence. Helmet's not loading. His helmet's not loading into existence. Yeah. Oh yeah. To be honest, half-loaded World's Hero it can be quite funny, in my opinion. I'm just kind of moving around here. I mean, I've already set some hilarious follower goals. I mean, I've already got for 25 and 50 followers. When I eventually get to those milestones, I do have 2 pretty horrible games lined up. I mean, I'm talking Raid Shadow Legends. That game, it is dreadful. Even though it's promoted to Oblivion, it's just not what it is. They promote it as an RPG, it's actually a stupid gacha game. Yeah, stupid gacha game. I hate gacha games, usually. Because usually the biggest problem with them is that you get barely any effort put into gameplay, and all they're trying to do, literally, the gacha, the gambling, the loot box, whatever they call it, when that's the central mechanic of your game and what you're building your game around, then I do not think you should be making video games, and you should instead be taking classes on how to be consumer friendly. Because you need to be consumer friendly, that'd be pretty nice. Because being consumer friendly, we like it as players. It's a good idea. I mean, yeah. I mean, this upcoming update, it's gonna be pretty good. What? Yo. Oh, okay. If someone's talking. There's dungeon invites for the labyrinth. Check out the shops for trade. That. Okay. They're selling. Oh, it's all for trade. Oh, wow. Yeah, no one would buy those empowering stones. Because of course they wouldn't. Okay. So, got a happy face over here. Heart Grade Sword Silver, Bone Great Sword Dark, Spooky Smile Mask, Holiday Oh, so much quality. And Magical Girl costume number 2. And Kings. Holly Knight Red. That sounds like quality cosmetic. Also, for all these stream assets, you'll be not so surprised at all to know that I made all of them myself, pretty much. If you're wondering what tools I used the amazing Paint.net an alright application. And yeah, oh, you got a new one. Oh my, these are some of the ugliest treetop star colours ever. Ugh. I wonder why I don't want to get rid of them. I mean, yeah. But yeah, the programs that I used were, of course, Paint.net. But also, I got Welcome to Bloxburg as one of my things. Also, I don't think many people know this, but you've got this horrifically bad Among Us reference. Yeah. You got an Among Us reference right here. You can't really see it unless you do this. But I mean, ugh. Some of the Among Us related content in this game, absolute cringe. I mean, I'm probably gonna hide this absolute cringe eventually, because I mean, cringe at its finest. I mean, of course, everyone finds the first stream pretty cringe eventually, but at least for now I can say I'm proud that at least for this one everything has worked. Nothing's broken, everything's worked, which is better than normal. When I mean normal, I mean my first attempt at streaming, which was yikes. Wasn't that good. Anyway, let's see. So I know this has been a bit of a short one. But I mean, it is the first stream, you got to start somewhere. This is where it starts. Hopefully more to come. And yeah. I mean, I don't think really there's much to raid with. Because, yeah, I imagine most of you will be seeing this on the VOD, though I'll probably